Faulkner II, aka Mason OOG. As you can see here, I'm playing a little Kerbal Space program, which I love the freak out of this game! I cannot describe how much I love this freaking game. I'm going to try to keep it PG-13. I'm trying my best not to curse. However, if I do, I apologize, because I know a lot of people will be watching this video at some point. Okay, so why are we here? Why are we here? We are here because, first of all, I'm going to show you something that I would like to call Mason staging. So you're probably wondering, you're like, okay, what the heck is Mason staging? Alright, so what I'm going to do, let me brighten it up here. I kind of don't like to start off dark. I missed it. Stop. Okay, there we go. Alright, so Mason staging. What Mason staging is, it allows you to launch a rocket, okay, and it makes it a little bit easier so you can manage your fuel, so you can get further up in space. So you're probably like, what the heck is he talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. So what I'm going to do is try to go through it real quickly. I don't have a lot of time to sit here and explain it in full detail, but this is what is called Mason staging. Alright, so as you can see, just follow me as I go here, get the rocket, 1 second here, where's the piece, there we go. Okay, now what I'm going to do first, I'm going to give an example of how a normal rocket will go up. This is very simple, this is very basic. I'm just going to show you real quick. Let me just show you, actually let me just save it real quick, Mason staging. Alright, okay, now save, here we go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and launch. Give my computer quite a second here. And also, I reduced the quality of the video as far as the graphics on the game, just so that way I won't have any hiccups. I just don't want to right now, just so that'll be a lot easier. I can run this game on max settings. However, I choose not to on this video just to make sure that it does not mess up, because I don't feel like doing this over again. Okay, now, here's an example of regular launch. As you can see, if you hold control, you hold shift is to raise your fuel, control is to decrease. Alright, R and T is for your SAS and RCS. However, I don't need them because I don't have them, but I just wanted to turn them on anyway. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hit the space bar, start my launch. Hold up. Let's revert back. I do apologize. I seem to have forgotten the stages there. So let me correct that. That's my bad. Brushing here. Actually, I could have fixed it before, but I don't want to have to worry about forgetting it again. That's why I went back to the building session. Okay, alright, here we go. Alright, so I'm going to cue it up, make sure my staging is correct. Alright, there we go. Fire on. Alright, so I can look and see, watching the speed here. As you can see, it's going very fast, very quickly, very good. So we're just going to watch it go up. I'm not going to, I could rotate, I could do other things. I'm not going to mess with it. That way you can actually see it. So I want to make sure that it's done correctly. So as you can see, we're going here. And I'll go back. So you can watch up. We are turning a little bit. I'll tell you what, let me put on my SAS anyway, just in case. Okay, alright, there we go. So as you can see, I did veer off a little bit. That was my bad. I should have went on and locked on the SAS, so I was incorrect. I forgot the engine actually has its own gimbal, so that would have kept it on track. However, we're still fine. You can still get the idea. We're getting up to about almost 1,000 meters per second, and we are about to run out of fuel. Alright? And we have run out of fuel. Okay, as you can see, so I would say my peak, being generous, being reasonable, it got to about maybe 1,100. If you add maybe 200-300 for my F up, you know, my mistake. Okay, my bad. Okay, for all you KSPers out there, don't freaking flag me because I forgot to lock SAS. Okay, all right. Now, as you can see, that's as far as I got. All right, not too bad, but not enough. Not as much as I would like. So you're probably wondering, okay, that's great, right? All right, now I'm going to show you Mason staging. All right, let's go back to the assembly, and I'm going to show you how to do the Mason staging. A lot of people like to skip this part. They like to speed up time and all that stuff. I'm actually going to go through it and show you how to do it. Some people don't do it the full way. All right, so here we go. Here's Mason staging. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the hydraulic detachment manifold. I'm going to leave the angle snap on so make sure everything is uniform. I'm going to put it on quad. All go. Right about, right about there, okay? So you see we have our staging, there we go. That's just so you can follow it. Now what I want to do is I want to separate that now immediately, so that way when I come back later, it won't be so freaking difficult. The next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to actually identify each one of these stagings. But before I do that, let me go ahead and do this, so that way you can get an idea. Alright, so the next part of the staging is you want to create beams as your actual support. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit, just bear with me. Right about there, like it. Alright, we're good. Now if you notice, you kind of wonder, okay, is that actually going to work? Yes, it will. If you look at it from the side, you don't see it where it's actually attached to the actual engine. The reason why we're doing this, we're going to actually detach these, and that's going to be part of our mason staging. Alright, so I hope you can follow me. You know, if you can't, just play the video back. No big deal. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the next part of the video of this training, let's see here, we're going to select the things here. Give me a second. I'm trying to make sure I explain it correctly. Okay, so what I just did was I separated the two. You see how I don't necessarily want it like this. I want it to be the exact opposite. So that way, every action has a reaction. So if I detach this one without detaching this one, then my ship is going to lean to the right because the weight has been left off. So what I want to do is I want to actually put these two on the same stage, this one and this one. All right. So what I need to do is identify the right one. There we go. I'm going to pull this one up, and I'm going to identify the left one. All right. So this should be it here. Okay. Now, as you can see, now I have them separated. So I have these two here, right? And I have these two here. All right. Get what I'm saying? Okay. I hope you follow along. I'm going to keep moving here. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is put our engines on, our fuel tank. Alright, so here's the next goal. So as you can see, this is called mason staging. Alright, so now the next thing we're going to do is, alright, you get what I'm saying? I want to keep it aerodynamic. I want to make sure it's moving. Matter of fact, one thing I do like to do is, I'm going to create, give me 1 second. If you know how to play KSP, you already know how to do this. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my separator on. For the stage, I'm going to put my SAS module. Okay, there we go. That way I don't have to worry about my SAS. I'm going to go ahead and move this upwards because I want this staging here. This part is not anything advanced. Don't worry about it. It has nothing to do with mason stage. Sorry. Kind of got lost there for a second. Alright. Anyway, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to put your engines on. Alright, so look, as you see, you have all 5 engines here. Okay? So the next thing that we want to do is I want to bring this engine down because I want, what I want to happen in my stations, I want all 5 of my engines to fire at the same time. So I know what you're saying. You're like, whoa, Mason, hold on. If I'm going to fire all tanks, then what's the point? I'm still going to waste fuel, and it's not really going to make a difference. You're correct. However, that would be your normal staging. That would be your easy, simple way of building a rocket. No, this is called mason staging. Okay, you get what I'm saying? So check it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have these 5 engines right here. Alright, and if I can get this out the way, okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these 5 engines get ready to fire up. Alright, so we have this one here, staging here, make sure that's good. Okay, now, you're like, what? Okay, what am I going to do now? Here is the tricky part, here is the fun part. What you're going to do is you're going to actually use the external fuel duct. Okay, what that's going to do is it's going to separate the fuel, and it's going to allow you to drain the full fuel of this one tank into the next tank, and fire all 5 rockets off of one fuel tank, or it's adjacent to the other fuel tank. So basically we'll be using 2 fuel tanks. So my first staging is going to be these ones. So you want to make sure they're using the right ones because these are going to drop off first. Alright, I hope you're getting me because I'm moving quick here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is fuel here, get me, fuel here. Next, fuel is going to go from this one to this one. Got me? Going to do the exact same thing on the other side, okay? Make sure I'm following the same one. There we go. All right. Fuel here, and one more. Fuel here, and fuel here. Now, this is called mason staging. I'm going to pan around so you can see your setup. It should look like a Z if you see it. You need to double check, make sure you have the proper ones disengaging just to make sure you're understanding. You're going to have this one here. It's going to drop off. Then this one next, and then you'll have your last rocket to burn. I know you're probably like, whoa, no way, that's not gonna work. Oh yeah? Well, watch this, baby. Watch this. Yes, watch this. Okay, here we go. Get ready to fire up. Let's turn on our RCS SAS. I'm going to do RCS anyway. I don't have it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go. Here we go, baby. Watch this. Watch this crap. Now, as we're doing this, what I want to explain to you what I'm doing is, like I said, my name is Mitchell Faulkner II. I'm part of Team Mason. What I want to do is actually teach people how to do things, how to grow, how to help others in this gaming industry. Okay? If you are a gamer, if you love to play games, this is what I love to do. This is my passion. Alright? Watch this. Bam. Check it out now. So the next thing that I want to talk about is, why am I doing this? I love to help people. I have friends on Steam. I play Xbox One, PS3, Wii. I play it all. I've been a gamer since 5 years old. I'm down to earth. I'm regular, just like you. So all I'm saying is, join Team Mason. It's all about fun. It's all about helping others out. Eventually, I would love to be an opportunity to drop off an Xbox One at somebody's door and walk away. You know, how many people have you seen on YouTube that are not actually helping other people? They're always talking about what they have, what they're going to do, blah, 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 but are they actually giving back to the community? No, this is what I'm all about, okay? Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Let's get back to the video. Alright, so check this out. We're almost done with our station. Bam! Look at that, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Watch this. Now, just watch this. I know you're probably like, what? No way. Look at how much fuel I have. Watch this whole difference here. Watch it. Keeping it going, baby. Look, I've already surpassed how much we had before. And look, I have a full tank here at the bottom left. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Now, you're probably thinking, this is actually quite interesting. So you're telling me that I could do something like this? Yes, I am telling you that you can do this. You can design your own spaceship, and you can get customized with it. Later videos, I'll show you some more elaborate setups that you can do. Right now, I'm not worried about getting into orbit. I'm just showing you exactly how powerful this technique can be. If you're one of those guys that are struggling to get out into orbit, I'm going to show you more tricks and more things. I play other games besides KSP. I play what is it? NS2. I play Don't Starve. All kind of other games. So if you're interested in that, just let me know. Look at this, guys. Look at this. I have actually broke the gravity requirements of Kerbal, and I am out into the solar system. Look at this, guys. I'm going to go ahead and throttle up just so you can see. Look, I don't know if you can see it, but if you're aware in how you play Kerbal Space, look at how far I've gotten. Check this out. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up for you. And look at this. Look at this. And you saw how far we got. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Now, with that amount of fuel, I could have went to the moon. I could have went to Amendment and back. Alright? Well, look, guys. That's enough time that I have all right now. Once again, my name is Mason OOG. My real name is Mitchell Faulkner II. I am down to earth, a fun guy, and somebody you want to be with. If you want to be my friend on Steam, hit me up. Mason OOG or Mason 607. That's how